how do I improve grammar? Now that becomes a big question if you want to score 7 plus band score in IELTS. It is okay if you know the structure, it's okay if you know how to paragraph your essay, all of that is okay. But if you want to touch the higher band score, it's absolutely important that you know how to have a good hold over grammar. Now, if you remember in our school time, I don't know, I have experienced this, that we were taught grammar in a very different way. We were taught the rules, we were taught certain exercises and just get them completed. But then when it came to application of it, how to actually apply it in daily life, in your writing and speaking, that's exactly where we struggled. So if that is also your struggle, then this strategy is going to help you a lot in improving your grammar both in writing and speaking. Now when I come across a few students, they actually have a good hold over different subjects of grammar. For example, articles, prepositions, they will know all about it. They will know the detailed rules as well. But then when applying it into their writing and speaking, that's exactly where they struggle. So it's important for you to understand it's not only knowing about the rules, that I know all the rules of the grammars. It's actually about bringing them into application. And that's exactly why we are going to discuss this strategy, because once you understand the rules, what to do about it, how to move forward from there, how to finally apply them in your writing and speaking is something that we need to work on. Let's begin with this. This is a 4-step strategy in which it's very simple for you to fix your mistakes. Now how do we do that? Number one, you write and identify. So pick a writing task 2 essay. I won't say writing task 1 because it gives you less opportunity to express your grammatical sentences. That's why I would suggest pick writing task 2 and go through it, go through the question completely, then write about that question. After you have done writing, move to identifying your mistakes. Now here you will need the help of your trainer or a teacher who can check your essay for you. Get your mistakes identified, because if you do that for yourself, that will be a little challenging. I would suggest there has to be one teacher or trainer who can actually identify, oh, these are the mistakes that you're making. Now once you know these are the mistakes you're making, let's take an example. You're making mistakes in articles, you're making mistakes in prepositions, or maybe subject-verb agreement. Then you move to the second step, which is pick an area of improvement. It becomes very overwhelming if you pick all the areas of improvement all together and start working on it. I would suggest just take one area of improvement. Let it be just articles. Let's say you made mistakes in 3 topics, but let it be just one topic. And then let's say you have picked articles. After that, it's very important how you practice. So the third step is practice from different resources. Now I've observed students practicing all these articles, prepositions in a way that they get a very thick book of grammar. They practice the rules, they practice 2 to 3 exercises, and then they are done with it, which is a half job done actually. Now if you have done that, you also need to understand how do you use them in your speaking and writing, no matter wherever, whatever topic you're picking. So that's why it is not only about the rules, it's not only about doing the certain exercises related to the rules given in your grammar book, it's also about practicing it so that you can get it into application. For example, you can listen to an interview. Notice how do they speak and where all do they use articles. You can read an article, take out an interesting article, just point out, just check where all the articles have been used. Is used there, the is used there. And similarly, you can listen to a TED talk, you can listen to a podcast. Just give yourself multiple resources to get the examples from. If you just stick to the grammar book and exercises, that is not going to completely help you. So once you have practiced from different resources, once you're confident about it, that Okay, now I know where to use articles, even in speaking or writing. Then you move to the last step, which is writing the final sample. You pick another question, you write the sample on that, and you get it checked. Now here, you might find a few more grammatical mistakes, or you might find some repeated mistakes. Just have a checklist with you. Are you repeating the same mistakes that you were doing earlier, or is it some different mistake? What mistakes are you making? Have you made any improvement from first step to the fourth step? That is what you need to check. Now once you have fixed this one, then you can move to write and identify a different topic, which can be your preposition, which can be your any other topic. Just don't attempt all of them all together. So this is one simple strategy that can help you. If you struggle with speaking also, this is something that I talked about writing. Similarly, you can also do the recording. If speaking is something that you're struggling with. So you record your sample, you get it checked, and the same steps are followed, and then you record your sample again and get it checked. If there is any other doubt, any other question that you have, please reach out to us. You can just mention it in the comment box. What other things you would want to know about, like there is a simple strategy for this, can there be a simple strategy for something else that you're looking for? So please do reach out. Have a nice day.